Hi, everybody. Thank you for being with us. I'm going to present the promo tonight. The nation's capital, it is scorchingly hot, and we were earlier in the day hearing a lot of jets flying over. I assume that was pre-planned. Hi there, Reverend Flowers, Dorothy Joy, S.R., Diana Lynch, Rhonda, John Mahoney, Ralph Rice, Gary Murphy, Mark Gladstone, Marianne. Good to be with you all. Yes, inside it's just fine. I will be going outside soon, however. Hi there, Catherine Capel. And let me tell you what we have coming up on our show tomorrow morning. 4th of July, 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, founding of the United States. Ron Elving on the Week in Politics. Our old and cherished colleague, Hadil al-Shalshi, on the funeral of the Ayatollah Khamenei. That will be going on for several days. My essay is going to be recollecting what some of the great poets have, how they have seen America. Winding up, let's see, I can tell you there's Emma Lazarus and there's Walt Whitman and Langston Hughes, Lawrence Ferlinghetti. I don't want to give everything away, but I had a great time rediscovering some great literature and sharing it. Then an update on two communities in our card smoking cubbies. What's the score? Midwest Resistor? Let me know. I suppose I could look it up here, but I'm talking to you folks. Two communities a year after the terrible Texas flooding who have had different recovery stories. Then great correspondent Pin Wong on some CDC 16 zip. Good Lord. CDC email traffic that has caused some concern at the agency, reflecting some concern at the agency. Isha Holmes and, Isha Harris and Linda Holmes will speak with us about movies that they believe have reflected the American dream. Ari Daniels and a new genus, or maybe not new genus, but a discovered genus of superworms. Then Kathleen Rooney, who teaches creative writing at DePaul in Chicago, has a very wonderful novel called Man Overboard. She'll speak with us about that. Then Adam Weiner and his group talking about their new album that tries to mix protest music and party music. It's called Living in the USA. Yeah, sort of Super Slimans. Brian Mann will be our man covering festivities and celebrations and various other occasion marking events for America 250. Well, not to our knowledge, but who knows if you go back far enough, Rhonda. Maybe they are. Hi there, Carla Slater, is it? Thank you, Diana. Nice of you to say that. Nice of you to say that to the Slimans. Tamara Keith speaks with voters all over America who've been in NPR polls about how they feel about this country now. Medicaid funding restored to some groups. Michelle Steele in sports is going to talk about. I don't believe so. We're going to see the fireworks from a rooftop. Michelle Steele will talk about the World Cup. Big stuff about the World Cup. Most of sports, I think, will be at the World Cup matches. Jennifer Pack has a story on the Beijing plane crash earlier this week, the latest known about it. Hi there, Mary Frances. An associate, C. Lucas, has a story about New Orleans and Congo Square there. Then we talked to, we didn't get it on the air last week, a sand sculptor named Dean Arscott, talks about making sand sculptures. at the beach and I suppose elsewhere. At the moment, no, nothing about Wimbledon. It's at a different stage of the tournament. But if something extraordinary happens, or even just plain interesting, certainly we work that in. Maybe Mr. Dickens can let us know about that. Lily Oppenheimer has a piece from WAB in Atlanta about all of the organization and fundraising that's gone there to, oh my gosh, this has been happening to so many of us. Poor Mr. Dickens. There are many Venezuelans that are living in the Atlanta area, and people have been coming together to raise money for recovery from the earthquakes there. Then we have a piece, we're talked to several different voices of how the heat has made it possible, made it necessary in the judgment of civic officers to not have fireworks displays, certainly in drought-stricken areas. And, for example, Aspen, Colorado is going to have drones. Guess you can do that now. Then we're going to have an encore piece from 2019 about the story of Woody Guthrie's This Land Is Your Land, great classic, beloved American song that always had an edge to it. And there'll be even more mixed emotions about that tonight, because when we play it tomorrow, because Elizabeth Blair has just left NPR after 30-some years. She took one of the buyouts being offered because of the necessity of slimming down staff. She's been head of the arts and culture desk, and she's just great. And the piece reminds us why we have treasured her so. So that's what we got coming up on our show tomorrow. If you join us at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. Oh, Linda Grimm, my gosh. If you join us at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow Eastern Time, I'll be reading the essay and probably our show billboards. So thank you very much for being with us tonight. I've got a little work left yet to do, and will be doing my best. So hope to see you tomorrow morning, too. Take care, and thanks all for being with us. Bye-bye. Thank you, John James. Warren, hope you can see a replay. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, George and Veronica. Reverend Flowers, Joan Denny. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.